Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new playthrough here in Imperator Rome 1.4, the Archimedes update with the Magna Gracia content pack. We are going to be doing another Iornman game with mixed gender rules, simply so we've got more generals, and this time I am going to be playing as one of the other ones who's got new missions, Athens. So obviously a bit of a different things because we start as a feudatory of Phrygia. It was a bit powerful. Hopefully we'll disintegrate again in this one like we did in my last one. And yeah, we're just going to... I hate saying jump in, but we're going to jump straight in. Let's make my save. Obviously, Alexander the Great. We've got the normal thing of the Dyer's Cast. First thing first, let us pause and look at that beautiful Athenian shield there, guys. And right, missions. Athens in chains. So we have been one of the most important and powerful city-states of Greece since time immemorial, and yet these days we are struggling under the yoke of Phrygia. This subjugation of our great home has left our democracy in tatters. Our assembly has split into two political coalitions, one supporting the foreign overlord and one vying for independence. This mission will be considered complete when we have attained independence or built a closer relationship. Democracy and oligarchy. The assembly is split into two, with Bloki I can't pronounce leading those looking to return to the ancient days of an independent Athens, and Diomachres in charge, who think we should forge a closer bond with Phrygia. Though the discussions started peacefully, the two sides have grown hostile to one another, leaving the assembly in a constant state of disarray. Rumours are flourishing about both sides. Neither is willing to back down. It is only a matter of time before the two sides clash. So, the subservient delegate, or a case for independence. We're going straight for a case for independence, guys, because why on earth not? After a long discussion and a speech from the Independence Party, the Loyalists are finally about to get their term. Demochares is about to take the stage, waiting for Fericles to announce the next speaker. Intervene on behalf of the Independence Party. So, morale of armies, loyalty to overlord. Okay, yep, I'm happy with that. Obviously, we could have done this one. I suspect they're going to block each other out. But yeah, we're going for the final vote. We are going to attempt to become independent. Omen. At this point, I want a money one, please. Ooh, we've got quite a few religious icons to start with. Oh, very good, actually. We need a commander for my army. Probably in the wrong... No, shock action is the best setup for them. Oh, yeah, we actually have some heavy infantry right at the start. So, oratory. I like the loyalty gain, to be fair. Especially with everything which is going on. Commerce income, please. And 10% morale of army. So we've got a lack of command for my boats as well. The Athenian navy should always be considered good. Let's sort some trade routes. Cloth is each surplus in province. 5% tax, which is always good. And papyrus is research points, which for Athens I want to be very researchy. Let's grant you a holding. He is obviously the leader of the Loyalists. But that's fine. I probably want to try and keep this balanced. We've got Archon, and these are over time, you know, obviously going to slowly switch and change. I'm not going to try and go to become a tyrant. At some point I might do a playthrough where I do that, though. Yeah, not now. That's always good, but I don't necessarily need it. I don't necessarily want to be wasting my cash just now, so he says when thinking about it. Wrong culture happiness is definitely not worth it at the moment. A case for independence. After both sides have made their case, there is a clear bias for the independent side in the assembly. It seems their speech and case has made an impact on the listeners, and not only those who were yet to decide, but also some of the loyalists. Some overseers from Phrygia have been watching the discussion and how it has evolved, and will most likely report back to their Basilius on how things are. I know I can't pronounce that. Progressing in Athens. Oh, Phrygia uses opinion of me. Who cares? So I can go for this. Interesting. We can work our way down both, but oh, so I need to imprison Democles. Oh, this is going to go incredibly well. I don't want to do that one. I want to keep the so Phrygia's reputation needs to be brought down. There we go. Friends across borders. Yeah, we'll get a friend across the border. I don't necessarily need to be doing that too much. I suspect we're going to get a civil war at some point, but see, I'm not going to do that because that increases Phrygia's opinion, which I don't want. So we're literally going to go down this side of the tree. The treasury. Ooh. It seems Democratis, he's the head of the other faction, has gotten his hands on a lot of wealth. He has started investing a great deal of silver, investing a reputation for himself. Lately, though it is uncertain exactly where he found the riches, his efforts are surprisingly effective. With the increased popularity, he has started vying for more powerful positions of Athens, shamelessly comparing himself to the Archon. Time to share with the rest of us. Let's take his money. He is now disloyal again. Ostracize. Oh. It's a risky move. Who is in charge of this? I want to make sure they are loyal. God damn it. Making Phrygia hate us enough is not necessarily going to be easy. Few more insults. I'm saving my money because I may want to increase things. I've got a reasonable income at the moment, though I don't want to go nuts. Yeah, I can't declare war on anybody, annoyingly. Oh, wow. We'll see where this goes. I really can't do much at the moment until we complete this. Yeah, I don't see why anybody'd ever become a fully... Ooh. Oh yeah, embrace social equality. We want to do that. So men and women can hold office. It basically just means we've got more of a pool. I know it's not historically accurate, but it means we've got more of a pool of generals to use. There we go. Spitting Phrygia. There you go. As our relation with Phrygia sours, our people will start looking back to the powerful city-state of ancient Athens, once hegemon of the Aegean Sea. Taking charge, Athens has enacted the Draft Act. So that's mostly about getting enough political influence together. Basically, we are going to start making us have more troops. Obviously, we are potentially going to have a little bit of a fight with Phrygia. Now, I can still technically do this amusingly, but I don't want to. I really would like to do that, but with a chance of me actually getting him, or we might just cause a civil war. Could ostracize him. Which would just banish him. It'd smear his reputation. I shouldn't have made him more powerful, to be fair. An optional tithe. That's fine. We would have a lot of support for that. Oh wow, I could not bring him to trial. Likely be the next Archon. Let's ostracize him, guys. No, I can't afford that much tyranny. Wow. Basically saving up, and then this one's gonna be fun. The current ruler of Athens is part of a faction with at least 50 seats. We'll push to that long run. So once we start getting there, obviously that destroys every other thing on the other side, for obvious reasons. Hold games. Basically trying to make myself more popular for the Olympic Games. Ooh. Nah. He's the civic faction, so we want to try and boost the civic faction. Fine, I'm not in any rush. To be fair, I should have waited to that, because we can just throw that out when we need to push it up, but it's going to be a stability-tastic. He is disloyal. I really don't care. They can't quite afford to ostracize him because that is a hell of a lot of, even though the Senate would approve, that is a hell of a lot of tyranny. It's just seeking a patron. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's quite good. Alas, we seem somewhat busy. Why would I want to help him? My enemy. Soon we will have enough influence. News from Cyrenicia. So civil war has started down here. We are definitely powerful. I mean, we've obviously got these things here. We probably want to court Macedon as a friend as well, but... And we want to obviously make sure we control the Aegean by by force if necessary, guys. We'll get there, though. So this playthrough, guys, it's more to look at the new missions, so I don't know how long we'll be playing this playthrough for. It all depends how popular it is, because obviously I've also got my Sparta playthrough going. If you've not seen that, please check it out. But we'll certainly do a few just to keep an eye on the missions and see what's going on. If there's anything particular you want me to do for when we have finished these ones up, because I'm always doing the Imperator Rome playthrough at the moment, guys, do let me know. Obviously, if I've already done it, I'm not going to do it again, even if I've done it in an earlier thing. Just yet, because we've got so many factions to play through. So we'll see. And ideally, I'd prefer small factions to big factions, just because they're more of a challenge. Where big factions are a little bit too steamrollery. There we go. Oh. Almost get that, and we've got the support for the military reforms. The stability cost is gonna hurt, but there we go. Taking charge. So there we go. So some members of the assembly will start supporting independence faction. So 15 morale for armies. Loyalty of Overlord is minus 30, unsurprisingly. To Overlord. Manpower recovery is buffed. Experience, monthly military experience, nice. And the other family loses much more. Oh, I could potentially push that through, but it would be painful to do. Right, this is going to hurt, but I'm going to start doing it. When is the next election before I do this? Ooh, stability is painful, but let's do it. The final vote. Hopefully we'll manage this. It's mostly, you know, it is nasty, but I think we can soak it. So, Athens will become an independent when this mission is finished. Some members of the assembly will start supporting the independence faction. Extra morale, loyalty to Overlord, unsurprisingly. There we go. Following tasks will be disabled, that's fine. So it begins. After an age under Phrygian rule, Athens is finally voting to free itself from those chains. The assembly almost unanimously vote for independence, with just a few loyalists left to voice any opposition. In a merciless twist, the independence faction forces for another vote to have the traitors exiled from Athens. It passes easily. Oh. So we just exiled the entire other family. Nope, let's pause. We need to choose another faction to come up. Rising from obscurity over time. Oh, him. Okay. Welcome, Pericles, as he was already from one of the families. I'm a bit confused by that. They are. Let's just check on my officers first. You take somebody from a family, even though they're slightly worse. Might sound daft, I almost want my researchers to be the best. Right. Tax person, I want you to be... Oh, I can't change you because I don't have enough influence. Okay! I finished the mission. We are... After years of internal struggle, we are finally moving forward as one united Athens. After removing the problematic elements of our city by banishing them, with our assembly finally having agreed on a future direction of our city, we no longer see every political discussion turn into chaotic melee with people in a frenzy for one side or the other. It is about time. There we go. So, restoring Attica, the destruction of the Delian League and Athens' relative fall in provenance in Greece has left Attica less developed and efficient than it once was. It was once the heart of Athenian power. If we are ever to expand outside Attica, it needs to be once more. Okay, well, the lands around Athens have been improved. Sounds like a good one. Ooh, so I need to own here. I'm not sure I want that wall just yet. Let's grant him a holding. Ruler popularity, please. And slave output. Civic investment costs. We've got a few things we can do here. Extra loyalty, extra aggressive expansion reduction, diplomatic reputation seems good. Some of these are things for later on, obviously. Population growth, yep. Food, okay. Serenity has been defeated, so needs to have no free building slots available. We'll start working on that one. I do need to take here, and that is going to be maybe I shouldn't have spent all my money, guys. Basically, we want to wait until Phrygia is busy elsewhere. We want to spend some time building ourselves before we even consider that. Now, obviously, some of these I can start getting ready. We've got to start using some of my influence things as well. Okay. In the end, oh, that's nice. So it's a very different route from Sparta, which went very, very much down the military route. Obviously, at the moment, we want to chill for a bit. I don't want any wars or anything, so I'm going to stop doing inventions, because I definitely want to be building my forces. A little bit, not too much. Because let's not forget, Phrygia definitely has claim on us. The right to go to war with us whenever she wants, so we want to be very, very careful with that. And in fact, Let us ally with Macedon. I do want to get a claim on here. I suspect... So I don't necessarily need to go down everything. Obviously, these two do need to be done. At least 3 for following. That's these, isn't it? Yeah. So this isn't going to be a quick mission. I suspect I pushed through that first one faster than you're meant to. You're meant to do it while using the Phrygian Wars to expand. And we have a new ruler. Who did I need for that one? I needed Demeter somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, so we definitely want to start fabricating a few claims around us. This one first. Where does most of my money come from? Taxes, so that one is definitely better for us for now. So Hades. Oh. Oops. Note to self, don't change Pantheon without paying attention, because that absolutely obliterated my stability. And my income. Okay. Oh, because I can't call on it for 5 years. Oops. Let's get the political influence and the research buff. Not just yet. Sparta. Let's ally with Sparta. So we're allied with Sparta, which is kind of an old rival, and Macedon, which gives us quite a power base within the region. Potentially gives us some good war opportunities as well as time goes on. Sparta will be expanding, I imagine. See, this is the problem, is I'm surrounded by Phrygian puppets. So that is a good way of to expand there. It's horrible territory, but it is a nice area for us to potentially expand into. Once I've built up. This is a very, very different start. Right. No, I'm too scared to really do much building. Okay. We'll get there, guys. I like that this is kind of it's very yin yang. So obviously Sparta's all about war, whereas these guys are all about the responsibility. You know, about the managing the Senate, which kind of makes sense based on how they are. I love that Athenian shield, guys. I love that if you do look down in Crete, they've got their own shields now, and I believe Epirus has as well now, which is quite cool. I love that. I suspect slowly. Oh, Macedon does too. It's quite hard to see though. I suspect as time goes on, that's going to become more and more. More and more nations will have their own, which is quite cool. A little bit of thumb twiddling here while we go. I'm going to go up to speed 5. Just to blitz through this time. Sounds daft. I don't want to literally just sit doing nothing. And while I can't afford to go to war with them just yet, I can definitely look at expanding my territory. Banished to Phrygia. It's 5, so I need 3 more ships. I know I need to save up my resources, but until I can take here, there's no real problem. Not just yet. I'm not going to bother with that, because having a claim on here will be enough to absolutely batter them. They're quicker to build. There we go. Basically, I do want to expand some territory. It's just finding places where it's safe to do it. I would love to hit here. But, oh, we don't even have the stability to go to war with anybody, so let's not waste my money at the moment. I don't want to be pushing myself over my diplomatic cap. So, yeah. We are going to have to sit here and twiddle our thumbs. In fact, we may need to stab a piggy or two to get my stability. To be fair, we're not doing much. We don't need the stability. I've got my alliances. I'm almost certainly going to get pulled into a war at some point. So having a reasonable sized military here is a good idea. Let's put somebody better. A new military structure. He is now better, but we've got somebody even better who gets even more out of my heavy infantry, so that's good. Send somebody off to the Olympics. There we go. I did get a claim on here, didn't I? Yes. Slowly getting claims on all of that. Ooh. Scandalous Donimus. Honestly, why do I care? Yeah, I don't have that many to grant, and he's not got anything, so I don't really care. Ooh, Sparta's got a war going. This is Messenia, which was to be expected. They've not called me into it, annoyingly. I am at my max. Yeah, I can't really afford to have any more friends just now. Get here claimed. Let's have a look at my long run decisions for these guys. The Pan-Hellenic League. That's what we want to form long run. We need quite a bit more territory than Sparta needed. But that would be very nice. Change his name to the Hellenic League rather than the Peloponnese League. That is what we want, and again you get all the lovely bonuses. So, though I think Sparta gets lots of really good tax bonuses. Oh, what is it? I like the migration attraction and the growth. a lot. Persuade. Rather than bribe, we persuade him. I kind of like that. So that's basically getting our claims set over there, which I like the idea of for future expansion. Ooh. I need to pay attention to that. God damn it, I missed that. I wish I'd got that, because that would have been a beautiful time to attack. Again, if Phrygia ruptures and these places split into rebel factions, it's the perfect time to hit them. This gives me an idea of their power as well, though, which is good, because it's quite a little powerful little coalition they've got there. So I'm not really ready for them just yet. I really want to take here, but I just don't think I can actually... Hang on, if I were to do this, I can't yet. I don't have the stability. If I could bring Sparta and Macedon in, that's going to be the real benefits for us. We're not going to expand without taking risks here, that's for sure. And that is going to be the really tricky thing. Is our early expansion is actually going to be harder than Macedon, because Macedon has lots of people around there it can just slam into without worrying. And I may have to do a bit of that before I can do the missions, like pushing down here. You know, pushing into Argos's territory in places like Corinthos. Or not, because that's held by Phrygia, but, you know, basically pushing into various other places. See, I would lose against them at the moment, so... A new ruler! God damn him, he is a pain, I don't care. A representative last night has been sent by Pericles. Speaking earnestly, he tells... Oh god, we're heading for civil war. Grant stipends. You brought us independence, now you want to bring us to civil war, you monster. I definitely can't afford to ostracize him. That is a hell of a lot of... we need to gain some territory fast. I need the stability to do it. I definitely threw myself down a well there to get myself into a position where I could actually become independent. You know, we pushed everything to get there, mashing my stability, which kind of actually makes sense, because that's what actually generally happens in real world when places get independence. They're generally a mess for quite a while afterwards. Embrace piracy. We will kindly extend it to pirate trade ships. Ooh. Right now I want the money. As we're a bit skinned. Tax rate, please. Come on. Come on. I need to start. I should have saved my my stuff earlier to stab a piggy. My political influence. Neither was a good option. They were both similarly loyal or disloyal. Forges are good because they kind of output everything. Increase everything to an extent. But not by a huge amount. Somebody did say in the comments I should never do tax offices or marketplaces, and I don't quite get why, because they are straight up bonuses. I mean, the meta might well work better for other things long run, but... No, we lost our cloth imports. I would like another tax one, please. These are all going to be... We'll come back to that. God damn, my stability is shot. This is... not really. Yeah, loyalty chance gain. National unrest. This is probably all happening due to that. But at least we're slowly getting advances. Oh yes, no, I like that for light infantry defence. And having more trade is always good. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be speed 5ing, but at the moment there's not much I can do. Crisis in Phrygia. Oh. No. So who else is better? Oh, wow. Let's inspire disloyalty in his wife. If we can split Phrygia, and Phrygia is on edge at this point, so there is potential to split her. And if I can cause her to split apart, that is huge for us. Because that is when we start gulping up all the Phrygian territories around us. Wait until they sail off over to Phrygia to help with the defence, and then we just gobble them up. Into the Pan-Hellenic... Well, we don't gobble them up, we liberate them. Bring them to freedom, guys. Break them out of the yoke of their Phrygian overlords. It's stability time! And it is going up nicely now. It's going to take us a while before we can do anything. I am going to go to war down here as soon as we can, but... I generally just try and send somebody who's not part of anything there. Sparta has grown. Anything for a friend, we need to find him an office. Oh, I can't because I'm not stable enough. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. To be fair, it's for physician, I'll put them in. Nice, somebody gained some popularity. We are heading for that 30. I can still dismiss them. If I dismiss them... okay, that feels cheaty. So while I can't change them because of stability, I can dismiss them and hire someone else. That definitely feels a little bit cheaty, guys. But whatever. Oh, nice. Right. Ooh, Interesting. They are at war. I'm literally going to split 2 units off this so we can actually march them over. Oh, come on! Goddamn Senate. The only way of making the Senate more likely to do that would, Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I mean, at that rate, we might be able to even embrace, not quite, but wow. Goddamn Senate. Again, my stability probably doesn't help me here. I don't have the stability to burn to force it through. They're going to fall to Argos. I've got a worrying feeling I am going to become a footnote around here very quickly as the other factions all expand. And I can't, because I'm surrounded by powers. We'll see. If we fail, we fail. If we don't, we don't. I suspect if I promoted the military faction, they'd be more than happy to go to war here. They don't like us, we don't like them. Give us a reason to go to war. Come on, come on, go to war with me. It was never going to work. They'd still ally with me, that's funny. Okay, if I was allied with them, I'd have been able to go to war with bloody Argos. Make everybody happy, please. Right, smeg it. As soon as we can. We're going to promote them up as soon as we hit 35 and see if that helps. Okay, I'm going to do it now. So as soon as we hit that, we will be able to force that through. That's perfect. Come on, guys. We are ready now. As soon as we tick over, I'm going to start this war. Oh, Arcadia, not Attica. I was like, what? And Sparta will join me as well. Except if I call them to arms, but I'm not that worried. Oh, I say that. They've got a big stack there. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. They have just come out of a war, to be fair, so this is potentially risky. Though it is a much lighter army. There's a couple of stacks here, to be fair. They're both lighter armies, but I am not in the best place to be fighting back against them. So we may lose, actually, if they attack us, but life is a risk. Basically getting more troops to be able to funnel over to support them. They're not attacking me yet, which means they are not confident they would win. Let's slow time down. No, the one-eyed guy died. He's actually better, but his loyalty is potentially an issue, though you do gain loyalty from that. We'll keep an eye on that. There we go, straight over to support the army. Oh God, that's what we could use here. We could also use is a supply train. We're okay on food for now, but troubling developments. Ugh. Yeah, Silver, keep him happy. I can't afford too many troubling developments at the moment. I'm happy with how this is going. I can't really afford to leverage much more military power at the moment, but capturing these places will be good. Oh, here they come! Damn. Okay, we're straight up going to lose. Well, it was worth a try. Holy! Oh no, 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 no. Argos is in here as well. They are also at war with Argos, so actually Argos came to my aid. Thank you, Argos. We have a new ruler, which caused a stability drop. I am definitely leading this siege, which is good. I want to make sure I charge over here straight away. Good God, Argos saved my butt then. I'm not going to send this guy straight over here. However, Argos are probably going to take that lower territory if I'm not careful. Yeah. Now they keep leaving there weirdly. Are they in multiple wars? Basileus. Yes, I will be friends with Sparta for now. No, Argos isn't in other wars. Argos is definitely a future project for us to capture, and then up here as we grow. Here we've gained loads of food. Right, you can come down to supply. God damn you, Argos. I don't want them to become a tributary. I just want to take their territory. The issue is I also want to take out these guys. that one works well for us. Ah, 2 years. I can sit here for a while. I'm happy to sit here and wait and see what happens here, because if Argos moves away for some reason, it will be worth us, you know, it'll be good for us. I'd have preferred to get both things. However, even getting just one is still beneficial to us. We stand united. Of course he's goddamn disloyal. He's always bloody disloyal. Do I end this war now? Why can't I? They're outside my diplomatic range, apparently. Even though they're right next to me. How infuriating is that? Love that blue Athenian ship there. Yeah, Argos aren't going to leave them. Well, let's just take the territory. No, we will pass judgment to the families and bring them all in, because we are not the Spartans. Definitely don't need my full force anymore, so save a bit of money by dropping a couple of troops off, by reducing the size of my force. Don't want to do it too much because obviously manpower recovery is a thing. And there we go, that gained us some territory, which does increase our might. Anyway, guys, with our first little conquest there, this is where to lead this, guys. Let me know what you think I should be doing next and where you think I should be going, by all means. As always, thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel and you have enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe, and or check out my Sparta playthrough, which is going at the moment. Or jump over to my Discord and say hi there. There's a link to that in the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. So please check them out. Thanks for watching, guys.